What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back with another update video. Not a good one to bring you today, actually. Eric Dier has been banned for 4 games, effective immediately, and slapped with a £40,000 fine for climbing up into the stands against Norwich all that time ago. It was a long time ago now. This must be the longest the FA has ever taken to make a decision. Hours after they've given nothing to Guendouzi for putting his hands to Maupay's throat. What do you make out of this, Sim?
Yeah, look, it's very, very frustrating. I think the whole situation. We all know that Dier was pretty much only there to protect his brother, or because he saw an incident involving his brother. We know he wasn't really threatening to the fan. The fan himself, in a statement, stated that he didn't feel threatened by Eric Dier. However, the FA rejected Eric Dier's claim that he wasn't threatening, because Eric Dier rejected the claim that he was threatening. They also rejected the claim that he was only there to protect his brother, when he clearly was. I'm not sure what else he could have been there for. I don't know what else they're claiming he could have been there for. I'm not surprised he got a ban. I'm not surprised that I said at the time he's going to get a ban. Everyone knew that. But 4 games is pretty excessive, in my opinion. Apparently, the FA were pushing for 6 games, and the panel reduced it to 4. And it's a big blow for us, because Dier's been pretty good since the restart. He's really started to find his home at centre-back. He was just striking up a decent partnership with Toby, and now we've been hit by this ban for 4 games. It's going to be a big blow to the end of the season. He's only going to play the last game. He's pretty much out for the season, so it's gutting. And for the FA, yeah, as you say, they did nothing when it came to Guendouzi, which is really frustrating. You see a guy grab another player's throat, completely gets away with it. I beg his belief, really. And Dier gets a ban for what he did. But I think Dier, you could argue, deserved a ban for going to the crowd. He shouldn't do that, but I think 4 games is excessive. And I think the FA are treating him harshly by their judgments. They're clearly being harsh on him. I don't know why. By saying these things like, yeah, you definitely weren't only there to protect your brother, and also rejecting his threatening charge, I think is a joke.
It's a complete joke. And, we've had lengthy bans now for Dele Alli this season, Heung-min Son this season, and now Eric Dier. Jose Mourinho, especially after his comments last week saying they've made their decision on Eric Dier after what they did with Matteo Guendouzi, he is going to be fuming, isn't he?
He will be fuming. It's very interesting what he has to say later. So the FA took their time to make the decision, because of the pandemic going on, but also they were waiting for the police to release a statement from the fan who had that perceived confrontation with Eric Dier. And the fan said that he was acting an idiot, and he apologised for his behaviour. And he also said that Eric Dier wasn't threatening in the crowd. He didn't feel threatened by Eric Dier. So for the FA to turn around and say, even though you weren't threatened and he wasn't threatening, we're going to say he was threatening, is a bit of a joke. Also, we all know why Eric Dier was there, and for them to reject the fact that he was there because it was an incident with his brother. Why are they judging him so harshly? Why are they trying to see the worst case scenario in this incident? They're kind of saying that Dier was threatening, and he wasn't just there to help his brother. He was there to attack a fan, essentially. That's what they're claiming, and they're judging him on that. And it clearly wasn't the case. We all know that. The fan even said that. So I don't know why the FA are treating him this harshly. Having said that, it's I'm not surprised he got banned at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, you can't go into the stands and chase up a fan. You know what I mean? It's just not on. And I accept that he's got banned. But on the flip side of it, you got to treat everyone equal. Look, you can't. A player can't go and put their hands against another player's throat as well. So you got to ban both players if you're going to start banning people.
Agreed. There seems to be a bit of a... No, exactly. I think the justification for the FA gave for not giving Guendouzi a ban was because VAR checked it, and apparently VAR didn't deem didn't deem it a red card incident or something like that. I'm not sure why.
So they're saying if VAR makes a mistake, they can't overturn it or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess
Ridiculous,
they're saying
isn't
they
it?
don't want to re-referee the game. I guess that's their justification. I think it's a joke. That whole incident was a complete farce, and this one, I think there's a bit of taste in the mouth with this decision, and it's a big blow to us. And I think the FA, I think it's double standard really, and I think we're right to be frustrated. And Mourinho's going to have a lot to say. He's going to have a lot to say, because I also think he was right that Dele Alli, him being banned was also harsh. I agree with that, because a lot of players did things which are questionable in the public eye during the pandemic. But how many players were breaking social distancing rules? Kyle Walker having an orgy, Jack Grealish driving into parked cars when everyone's supposed to be in lockdown. They didn't get banned. That was far worse than what Delhi did in terms of bringing the game into disrepute, or what they claim. So I'm not sure why we're getting singled out at the moment for these kind of things, and it's very
Jose Mourinho effect.
What do they call it? Jose derangement syndrome.
Exactly. The FA hate Jose, and the FA seem to keep making an example out of Tottenham Hotspur. And it's a joke, really. And to be honest, like 4 games plus a 40,000 fine. You know what I mean? It's like they've
40,000, quite a large fine. You get a lot less for that for perceived racism. So
they've proper thrown the book at him, and like it couldn't come at a worse time. We've got 3 games in the space of 6 days.
Yeah,
really coming up with the North London derby in the middle, which leaves us with 3 fit centre backs in the squad: Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, Davinson Sanchez.
Going to have to be Sanchez coming in, and also, Dier would have been one up for that North London derby. He's one of the very few players. Whatever you say about Dier, he gets the club. He gets the passion of the club. Yeah. He's one who's always going to fight in these kind of games and always going to give his best. He's not going to accept a bad result in that game. So for him to be out for that game is pretty gutting. It's important to note there is an appeal. He can appeal, sorry. So there is.
We will.
I think we might appeal the 4-game ban. I think we might do. I think looking at the notes from what the decision is based on, I think we're within our rights to appeal, given the fact that the FA rejected his non-threatening charge and the fact that they claim that he wasn't only there because of his brother. I think if the decision is based on those kind of things, I think we're right to appeal. But whether it'll go, I don't think the whole ban will get overturned. But maybe we can get it reduced a bit more. Maybe. But I think whatever happens, we'll probably miss in the Arsenal game.
I don't understand what they think he was there for if he wasn't just there for his brother. What other reason could they give?
Don't know.
Makes no sense.
Don't know. And apparently as well, the CCTV footage backs the claim that the fan was shouting obscenities at Eric Dier. And then Eric Dier's obviously brother got involved, and that's what the CCTV backs up. So it wasn't a case of he said, she said. Apparently they can clearly see on the CCTV the whole incident. So it's frustrating. It is extremely frustrating. It definitely leaves a bad taste in the mouth. And I feel like Spurs are being made an example of.
Not the first time, is it?
No.
But anyway, that is your update today. Eric Dier banned for 4 games and slapped with a £40,000 fine. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is it fair? Are Tottenham being made an example of, or was it just a right ban for Eric Dier for going into the fans like that? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, come on, you Spurs.